Oh, there he went. Whew. How many more there are gonna be? So I'm having issues with my frickin' gimbal, so I wasn't able to get as much film as I would have liked to this morning, but I'm gonna try to jargle it together for a couple little clips. I think I got me taking off a little bit of this tile, but I took the tile off because there was a squirrel inside of the roof. So what he did is he chewed a hole. I'll get you some shots of the plywood at the end, but he chewed a hole right in that corner right there. And I don't know if that let him in. And then there was a hole that was chewed, a little breatheway hole right here that was chewed in. And he ended up chewing that section of the plywood out, which I'll get a little shot of that here in a second. And then he didn't damage anything down there, and the customer was complaining that he's over there in the valley as well. But when I get back with the plywood, and before I nail down this piece of plywood, I'm gonna go ahead and climb in and just see if I see any more little plywood holes or not. And I got the tile kind of stacked away. Nobody should be really hanging out in that little court-ish type area. So again, I'm gonna go grab the plywood, grab some felt, and then I'll come back, get these plywoods cut, and then I will climb in there, see if I see any of the damage from the squirrel over there, yonder in that valley. If I don't, then I will go ahead and just close up both of these holes. Like I said, do the felt work, put the tiles back in place, and then get the rake pieces, which are these 90-degree barrel ones, cut, centered, and in place. Really not looking forward to taking any of this valley metal apart, or valley apart today. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to finish up this one, and as you can see, it's not looking very good. I think we're scheduled for rain Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, pretty much all out. And you know, I'll probably give this a good little blow and just do what I can for this valley for now. I've seen there were a couple slip tiles right here as well, like this one's really off, and I don't know, get those in order and maybe caulked up and just lined up with the rest of the tiles going out. As you can see, the chewed up pieces, those stains right there are probably pea stains. So it's pretty wild out here. And then this is on the felt paper. You can see he chews the felt paper away as well, urinates and probably defecates on the felt as well. So I'm gonna head to Lowe's or Home Depot, go get some plywood for this guy, and then come back, get the plywood installed, check to make sure there's no more holes for these little critters, and then just keep going at it with getting the tile on the rake, caulk up all of my miters, and then call her a Valentine's Day. Go take the wife out somewhere if she's feeling any better. We're kind of down and out this February, so you know, wish us a speedy recovery. I'm sorry I rushed through the plywood because I went and did most of that stuff on my lunch. I went and grabbed the plywood, grabbed some lunch, and then I had to run back to my house to eat said lunch. So the plywood was right here in this area. You can see I already have the bats installed. I flew the felt over a minimum 1 inch, if not more in certain areas. And then remember, there was another piece of plywood that was right there. I got all the felt tucked in, felt nailed down. So my next course of action is to take all this tile and start installing it back into place. And then I'm gonna jump over there, take some of those tiles away from the valley, and get that thing completely blown out along with the gutters, just to give this section of the roof just something a little. Oh, hey baby, what you doing over there? Ooh, you look good. All right guys, well, I'll be back. You'll see this all being, you'll see, maybe I'll go halfway, show you the tile, halfway, show you the tile, and then I'll get a good follow-up shot. All right, so I got these tiles on. Still got that little bit to do right there. And I was able to get those nicely fastened onto there. All the way up, my felts ran out. And then right after I get done doing this right here, I'm gonna run into this valley and remove some of these tiles out of my way. That way I could kind of clean it off, because he said he was hearing some stuff over yonder. I don't know if he's getting in there and tunneling, so I went in the attic. I didn't see anything, but I am also going to take a couple of these tiles off and expose just a little bit of this valley metal and get that big debris pile out of here and clean up those gutters for him and give this roof the best chance possible for the rest of the winter season. All tools used today have been Milwaukee M18 with a 5 and a 3 hour battery, which has been performing pretty well. Haven't had too many issues. I've never noticed it before. Maybe you can see it, but I guess this thing is cockeyed. I don't know if you can see that, how it goes up straight and then it's cockeyed. I thought I broke it, but I guess I didn't. So stay tuned. I'm gonna take a couple drinks of that bad boy. And then we're gonna get back over there and get this thing closed up, get the apex all sealed up, sealed away, and start working our way, getting this valley done and in order. And I don't know, for shits and giggles, we'll get this wall taken apart as well, get that cleaned out. And then we're not gonna worry about this side, because this is a totally different apartment. This is gonna be the firewall. So he's pretty much got all this from the ridge my way. Same right there, right in half with the ridge this way. And that'd be in another apartment, and this is another apartment. Look, he was just looking at me. Hi, squirrel. All right, I'm done relaxing in the valley where it's nice. I cleaned the gutters out. I got all these tiles and rakes back in place. I went ahead and blew off this side of the roof as well. And I didn't have much choice but to put terracotta caulk on, but I went ahead and sealed the apex and made sure that it was nice and neat and order. And I went and caulked all the ridge pieces that I touched. And again, there was a hole by the squirrel right here. We were able to get all the tiles off, plywood back in place, felt back, and then also there's this one, so it's about right here. We had another squirrel where he chewed a hole into the plywood. Down there, he chewed a hole into the plywood and was nesting inside. I have a couple good shots, so check out the POV content. And gutters pretty much blown out, cleaned out. And yeah, so my next course of action is to take some of these tiles off of this valley and get this thing looking good. So you guys stay tuned. Oh, I don't want to take the firewall apart. I'm gonna take the firewall apart right now and get that back in order. So stay tuned. Look, he's going back up there to see what I did. Look, he's like, this is my roof. This is my roof. Look at him. I've just completed my tile repair on that side of the roof. And this guy's already back up here, seeing if he can get back in or not, which I highly doubt it, bud. You can be hard pressed to get up inside of there. Oh, there he goes. Let's go see what he's... Oh, look at him. Yeah. How you getting in there, bud? You ain't getting in there, are you? Ooh, that stuff don't taste good, huh? That stuff don't taste good, huh? Let's go check him out. This is me coming up the ladder right now. Oh, I don't know if you guys seen that.